What if the pain that you experienced, bro, was just what you needed?
Y'all saw that? About time to be my kids.
What if that heartbreak that you went through was what you needed? What if that situation that you went through was what you needed? What if everything that you are experiencing right now is necessary? What if everything that you are going through, everything that you fought, every situation that you have been doubted, every little financial problem that you've had, maybe that work issue, job issue that you had, what if all of it was necessary? A lot of the times we feel like that God doesn't test us, that God wouldn't, sure, he wouldn't hurt us, but yes, he would. But it's not in the way you think of. In the way that I believe that God hurts us is whenever truth meets reality, not living in fallacy, realizing that our real underlying issues are going to be put out front. God's going to lay our issues out on, we all have issues. He's going to lay our issues all out there, and he's going to hurt us. Now, like I said, he's not going to hurt us in a literal sense, but we understand that that situation bears pain and weighted pain. See, the Bible talks about you may not understand it now, right? It talks about you may not understand it now, what I am doing. You will not understand what the Lord is doing. You don't understand why it didn't work out. You won't understand why y'all didn't stay together. You will not understand why you went bankrupt. You will not understand why the Lord moved you from that church to another church. You will not understand why the Lord allows you to be treated a certain way. You will not understand why people treat you a certain way, even when you're doing everything right. You are not meant to understand, but at the end of the day, you will understand. What am I trying to say? What am I trying to say? Psalm 34 verse 18, the Lord is close to the brokenhearted and save those who are crushed in spirit. Close to the brokenhearted. But here we go. Jeremiah 29 verse 11 says, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you a hope in the future. But we understand the context of that verse is, it's not that the pain is pain that, we understand that the pain that the Lord is talking about isn't because we didn't get what we want. No, it's because maybe, sure, we wanted that relationship, but it wasn't from God. It wasn't of God. It wasn't on God's timing. See, we got to understand. We have to understand. I don't think we understand. Understand that the Lord's going to depict what is for you and what is not for you. You do not get to make the decision all the time. You do not get to control, even when you do everything right. You do not get to control your circumstance. I have talked about this in many of videos. The Lord's plans are his plans, right? Pain isn't always bad. No pain, no gain. When you're in the weight room, y'all see me. I'm Aki, right? I'm Aki to an extent. We getting there. I'm trying to push my weight up to like 180. I'm like 170 something right now. But whenever you're in, like, let's say for example, you're in the weight room and you're pushing yourself past that limit, lifting weights and pushing pain, that stuff, yes, you see growth, but the soreness, especially when you're pushing your body, you're going to be tired. You're going to feel stiff. You're going to feel a lot of things, but a lot of it is for gain. A lot of it is for progress. A lot of it is to increase you. A lot of it is to gain strength. Understand everything that doesn't work out in our lives isn't meant to always hurt us in a terrible way. I'll never forget, I was talking to my friend, and he was telling me how, he didn't have the funds to pay for a certain thing because he got. Now, being his friend, I understood, like, okay, bro, let's find you another job. Let's do what we can do. Let's do our due diligence, right? But him knowing he had to pay a bill, me knowing that, okay, maybe I can give him a little money, loan him a little money, help him pay a bill, right? So I helped him with that. And, him losing his job, especially a job that he didn't really like, it was a blessing in disguise because he ended up getting a job he loved. As a matter of fact, it was a job that he continues to do to this day. And I had to understand and realize, like, he had to go through that pain. He had to go through that suffering. But that pain wasn't pain that lasted. That pain wasn't pain to tear him down. That pain was to give him the desires that God wanted for him. I stopped looking at every single thing that didn't work out, or that doesn't go in my favor, right? And I started looking at it as, okay, what did I gain from it? What clarity did I reach from it? What kind of knowledge and wisdom did I get from it? Now I understand, like, okay, they say the Lord works in mysterious ways, but now I understand how he works, because he's not always going to give me everything I want. We know this. But I understand that the pain that and the Lord taking things away is teaching me and showing me what I deserve. It's showing me and redirecting my mind and my path. It's refocusing me on what matters, because I understand that pain can breed gains. I know, no pain, no gain. You can't be a Christian and not have gone through some type of pain. I promise you. You're going to go through some hardships, some spiritual warfare. You're going to go through these things. You're going to have people, coming after you, doing you dirty for being a Christian. It's just a lot. It's just a lot that goes into it. And we have to realize, without pain, there is no growth in the Lord's kingdom. But I hope this video has redirected your focus. I hope this video has shown you as well that pain is necessary for growth in the Lord's kingdom, and is necessary for your own personal and spiritual and mental growth as well. So, hey, that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, God bless.